Now it's time for a couple of things that are on my mind, and this is week 104 of me doing this as a full-time occupation. And if you do the math, that equals 2 years. In fact, I started on March 1st, 2017 full-time. It doesn't feel like it's been 2 years, but it has been, and things continue to go well here on the channel. We had a good growth year last year as we did the year before that. So it's amazing when you can finally focus your time on something, how that actually does result sometimes in a successful outcome, and things are continuing to move in a good direction. And I hope to be continuing doing the same thing this year. So hopefully that will continue. Another thing on my mind this week is my visit from Comcast. So you'll recall last week I was talking about how my local donut shop had a better upstream bandwidth on the LTE service than my Comcast service did. And Comcast wrote to me on Twitter and said, hey, we want to check out your service. And I said, you know, this is a speed issue. I'm trying to buy more speed. You don't have any to offer me. They said, we want to check out your account anyhow. So they did. They ran a test. This is all being done via Twitter. And they discovered there were some issues with my modem that was going on. So they sent out a tech who showed up the next day, and he came in and took something off the wall over there. It was like a signal dampener that the last guy who was here had put on. And he said, I think that's going to fix your problem. And my problem was the live streaming that we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks, where I was getting a lot of drop-offs whenever I would try to do a live stream here. He thinks they may have fixed that, and given the fact that our live stream the other night went for 2.5 hours without any hiccup that I could see, I think perhaps it might be working better. So we're going to start maybe pushing my upstream bandwidth a little bit as far as these live streams go and see how things flesh out. So I might do those on the extras channel in case we hit the limit and have to experiment a little bit more and not fill up your feeds too much. But I'm going to try to get around a 4 to 5 megabit per second upstream 1080p and see how long we can sustain that for. And then we'll make a judgment as to whether or not it's actually working and maybe plan more live streams as a result. So I'm excited that perhaps maybe they did actually fix something. And again, my advice to all of you is that if you have a problem with Comcast, complain via Twitter because they respond quicker than their customer service people do over the phone. And they're also very good about respecting what you know. So they don't often have you do stupid things that you know you already tried, where sometimes on the phone they make you do that. So give it a shot. Comcast Cares actually does care, although I still think that they're a monopoly that's hurting innovation in my area, which needs to be addressed. But in this instance, they did right by me.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters Chris Allegretta, the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Tom Albrecht, Anuj Zaveri, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to Lon.TV/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit Lon.TV/s.